Hello student, myself Pankaj Kumar, working as a assistant professor in the Department of Computer Application from BBT University. We learn about the basic concept of cloud computing and evaluation history of the cloud computing and definition according by the NSIT to define the cloud computing and principles of the cloud computing. So move to the our point, renting technology. Why we are calling cloud computing is a renting technology? Because in the cloud computing we are using we using the services as a temporary basis. That's why we are calling cloud computing is a renting based technology. And this technology has work on the cost cutting. And the cost cutting meaning, the cost cutting is the basically defined the how to company minimize the cost in terms of in terms of time, in terms of effort, in terms of monies. This That is why that is why today most of the company are using the cloud computing the concept. So this is the basic background of the cloud computing. Move to the next point. So you can see in the graph how the cloud computing growth, and what are the major players in the cloud computing to share the ratio in the current market. See in the graph. So you see in the graph, from 2016 to 2020, there is a lots of growth in the cloud computing, due to all the things are available in the cloud, so that anyone can access anyone can access his or her data from anywhere. The basic concept of cloud computing is basically, whenever you access a data from a remote location, is from a remote location by on the internet, is defined by the is defined in the cloud computing. And the growth of the cloud computing basically is due to is the when the market is demanding the cloud computing. And basically the cloud computing is the popularity of the cloud computing is because everyone wants the data from access anywhere, that is geographically independent. That's why the cloud computing will increase the growth is as well as the year is passes. So in the next diagram, in which the bar chart pie chart, the first 32% share hold by 32 market capitalization by the Amazon Web Services. These are the cloud service provider company. Amazon Web Services market capitalization is 32%, and the second one is Microsoft, who is 18%, Google with 8%, and rest of them Alibaba, IBM, Salesforce, Tencent, Oracle, and other. These are the these are the name who is the market, who is the cloud computing, who provide the cloud computing services in terms of in who are providing the cloud services in the terms of different sectors. According to the cloud computing, in its most basic form, the cloud computing refers to the process of storing and accessing data and applications from a remote place, or or computer via the internet, rather than our computer hard drive. The basic concept of cloud computing is basically used. We do not want to access our we do not access our hard disk and hard drive from a fixed place. We want to access our data from anywhere from the location, which is termed as a geographically independent. So this is the basic definition of the cloud computing. So move to the next point. According to the NSIT, which define the cloud computing in official in the basic concept, the National Institute of Standard and Technology provided the following official definition of the cloud computing. So we can read this. Cloud computing is a model for enabling ambiguities, conve- convenient on-demand network access to shared pool of configurable computing resources. Basically, the basically in computer science is computer science is basically in the service sector, or we can say tertiary sector of the government of in Indian economy. uh, so the cloud computing is basically working for the resources availability of the resources, high availability of the resources. The goal of the cloud computing is basically for the everything will be available on the internet, and everything will be on internet can be affordable and accessible by anywhere, and accessible and availability will be high. But more but one of the basic concept of one of the basic concept of any company or any organization have to improve their affordability of the price of the product or services. So the basic the main also have a main goal to minimize the cost, so that customer can access access any services from the cloud services. So the cloud computing is a model for enabling ambiguities, convenient on-demand network access to shared pool of configurable computing resources that can be quickly provisioned and released with a minimum management effort or service provider interaction. So there is a diagram in which the characteristics of the cloud computing. The first one characteristics of the cloud computing is we can say on demand. We can say pay as per model, pay as per go, or we can say pay as per model. Pay as per model is basically defined to whenever you purchase any services from the internet, just like example to recharge your internet mobile internet data pack. You have company have provided many options, 199, 299, 399, different segment. In this segment they provide different services. uh, that is why it is called pay as per go, which means whatever you pay, which same type of the services you will provided by the service provider. And the next one is on demand services. On demand services, whenever you have access, for example, whenever you want to access Ola and Uber, Rapido, Swiggy, Zomato, and such type of application, whenever you need, then you can use this application to access the services. It is not always to access every person to always the services. And the broad and the third one is the um, third one is the rapid elasticity and scalability. Rapid elasticity and scalability. If a suppose there is an example, if a blogger who made videos for a video in the YouTube channels, and if there is a more and more interaction in this channel, on that channel, then the particular youtuber can uh, purchase a storage capacity so that more and more video can be uploaded. If some after days, or some after month, or some after years, he could notice that no growth in the subscribers, so he can maintain the space, so that it can be it can this is the example of rapid elasticity and scalability. So I hope you can understand. I can also discuss about this on demand services. These are the references. Okay, student, thank you. Meet you